So, in case anybody was wondering, thought I would do a video on what the fireball, the Axis fireball is like for wing foiling, because it's typically a downwind subfoil for downwinding, obviously. But actually I really like it for wing foiling as well. I'm at Willoughby Bay in Antigua, which is perfect conditions for winging. To be honest, I don't know why nobody else is here. Totally empty, perfect spot. If you're ever in the Caribbean, you should definitely come here. You get nice flat water in here, and then out on the reefs you can play in the waves, and it's always super quiet. I think the most, I've been here with like 4 people maximum, but yeah, for whatever reason everybody is not here, so let's go. My setup, so I have a Starboard takeoff, 58 litres, paired with the Axis high modulus power carbon mast, 82 centimetres, the Advanced Plus Ultrashort fuselage, the Fireball 1070, and you can't see, the skinny 362 by 50 tail. The conditions, I would say, is actually lighter than I was expecting. I was going to go out with my Art V2, the 879, and I was hoping for a few more knots of wind. But yeah, it's a bit patchy, it's up and down. So the Fireball, it's just got so much glide, and just that little bit more wingspan for the slightly lighter conditions. It's still a fairly small surface area. I can't remember exactly what this one is. So the 1070 is 877 centimeters squared, so it's still fairly small. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that was not my smoothest switching feet after a jibe, but we'll let that go because I think it was the only one I actually caught on camera. And yeah, you can see from some of these clips the swell is pretty small. I think on this day there was actually no ground swell whatsoever, so all that's coming through that you can see here is just like ankle high chop from the wind. It's really nothing incredible, and yeah, previously I always really struggled to catch these kind of swells or these little bumps, but the Fireball just makes it super easy. I think in some other foils that I've tried, in order to catch anything like this and get this kind of glide, you really need a really big foil, especially in such light wind conditions. With a big foil you're also going quite slowly, so it's kind of easy but also hard to stay on the bumps. And yeah, I mean, I'm by no means an expert, so maybe if if you're better than me, then you probably find it a bit easier. But this, it feels like a cheat code. Like, I really found it so easy to just glide. I think the very first time I actually tried the Fireball, I did struggle a little bit just to get the hang of it. The like pumping maneuver to get it up onto the foil was slightly different to what I was used to and what I was expecting, but maybe that is because it's a downwind subfoil, and yeah, once you kind of get the hang of it, it's super easy actually, and so manoeuvrable, which hopefully some of these clips are showing you. I just wanted to take a moment to have a quick chat about my full setup. My Starboard takeoff, the board, I love to bits. It makes everything super easy. I progressed to this just over a year ago now, maybe a year and a half ago, from the wing board, and it's made taking off really easy. So like when I first get going off of the beach, but also I think I mostly notice it when I jump and land, it just pops straight back up onto the floor really easily, but also if I make a mistake and I touch down, or like if I switch feet and I touch down, it just pops back up so easily because of the bottom shapes. And the wing, this is the Starboard Freewing V3. Usually, I mean, you can see in some of these clips that I'm kind of, when I do flag the wing out, I'm kind of holding the handles rather than the leading edge. Mainly, to be honest, that's just because A, the wind is super light, and B, I've got the weight of this camera on just one angle of the wing, so it's a little bit lopsided and I don't want to catch the water. But usually it's super light, so it flags really easily. It's super powerful for jumping. It goes upwind really well. It's got the windows so you can see like behind the wing if you need to, and I love this full size up to bits. I feel like it's working really well for me now. Upwind pretty well, downwind really well. It turns for such a like high aspect foil, like with kind of sharp edges. That's the bad way to describe it, but not like spitfire round corners. I was surprised at how well it's just so manoeuvrable. It turns so well, and super sharp drive taps if you want them. It's obviously super fast, which is perfect. And yeah, it's only like 807 or 800 something square centimeters, so really it's quite small foil. But compared to my other foils that are around the same surface area but a slightly lower aspect, they just don't have that kind of like speed. They don't have that kind of glide in the slightly lighter winds. Yeah, no, it's like easy to get going. It turns really well. There's just so much glide. If you have any little like ocean swells, I think that's the most fun part. I probably wouldn't take it out in like full on waves, but little swells are really so glide, and yeah, there's just so much glide, so big thumbs up for me. So yeah, I hope you learned something about the Fireball. I hope you try it out for wing foiling if you have one. Yeah, not just a sup downwind foil. Yeah, let me know how you get on. And hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the videos of me actually on the water. And let me know what you think.